I mean, just give UT Martin a ton of credit. I mean, Ryan did a great job preparing his team. Their team was just, we got out coached, we got out physicaled for a long period of time. And, you know, they looked like the SEC team around the goal, and we didn't. Finishing balls, going back and chasing 50-50 balls. But with that being said, proud of our team, the way we find ways to win games. We got a lot of character, a lot of good guys on our team. I thought our 13 changed the game. Miles Burns was elite. I've had some great ones at the top of that zone. Early start, he's about as good as I've ever seen at just getting hands on balls and be able to create offense from that. But really proud of our win. Told our team there's not a lot of teams in college basketball that's 4-0, and be proud of that. We know where we are and where we have to get to every single day. But just like I said, try to go 1-0 and for the day, and then now we're 4-0 and some time to get better before we play Stanford in Orlando.
I think Burns finished with 5 steals and was all said and done kind of a big part, especially when they got on that big run and got the lead out again. Just through 4 starts, I mean, just what have you been the most impressed with Miles Burns? Not just defensively, but what he's able to do in those starts offensively.
Yeah, he just I mean, he led college basketball. I think he led the whole college basketball. I know it was steals, blocks. It's a unique combination that I've never really seen. He was the best at, and offensive rebounds. So those are just toughness stats, right? Steals, offensive rebounds. And he just has this knack. He's got great wingspan. He's got unbelievable anticipation. And he gets his hands on a bunch of balls. He's just a unique player. He really is. We went and watched him, and, his coach, Stacy, we talked a lot about it. Last year they were 37-1, and the game they lost, he had COVID or the flu. So he hadn't been beaten a long time. He just wins. And I don't care what level you're at, that's important. And he just got a lot of high character. And he didn't get off to a great start. Took him out a little bit because his defensive intensity wasn't like what we needed it to be. But he played his tail off in the second half.
You talked about his defensive intensity and all that. And when you go into that second half, what kind of changed?
Well, we just had to commit to the 13. I said we're going to make basket. We're going to go make some misses and play 13 more. We had to. They had too much rhythm, and I thought that changed the flow of the game. We got them out of flow of offense. Even some of the plays they made were hard plays, and they just got in a rhythm in the first half, and we didn't follow some of the scouting stuff, and they made some threes on us. I was just disappointed with our bigs. I think we got a good collection of bigs, of finishing balls at the rim. It just didn't seem, I don't know, it just seemed like we had some fumbled balls. We weren't physical enough, and it's just something we got to get better at.
I guess the closeout there, were you concerned by what you saw there with some of the turnovers there?
Yeah, it's just dealing with freshman guards, man. It's when Deshaun Ruffin is, you'd love to have Deshaun against the press and, experience, and it's just what it is. And then Matt trying to play some point. It's not his natural position. And, TJ had some trouble taking care of the ball for a little bit. He had 4 turnovers, but he had 4 assists. And Mo had the 1. Then Mo had the freshman play at the end. We're up 4 or maybe 6. I can't remember what the score was. And trying to steal the ball, foul a guy at 45 feet from the rim and just keep him in front, And so we're just, these freshmen will kind of grow up in front of us. At one time, we had 3 freshmen on the floor at the same time, when Malik played. And so it's just part of the growing pains with playing young guys.
Talk about being disappointed with your bigs tonight, but just through 4 games, what's your kind of evaluation of that group in the front court?
I think they all can be really good players. We got to get them more consistent. It seems like I thought Jamin didn't rebound the ball very well in the first half. Second half, he played with a more competitive spirit. Robert Allen's just kind of the reliable guy that I trust. Thought Theo had some minutes. Started Josh Mabala, and we kind of fumbled some ball, and just he's, really trying to be physical and finish some balls at the rim. So I think they can all be really good players. But I've just got to do a better job with them. We've got to get them to play better. And it's just something that we'll work until we play Stanford on Thursday.
And then in the preseason, you were talking about how you wanted to get some separation with your players, despite the depth, and kind of separate themselves kind of from the pack. Through 4 games, where have you seen that kind of progress?
We've kind of settled on, we've got 6 perimeter, and you can do that, kind of 3 at every spot. Thought James White gave us some good minutes tonight. Ty Fagan came in. He was healthier, gave us good minutes. TJ was fine off the bench, I'm good with 10. I think we need to get to about 10 players. I really do. And again, we played all 6 bigs tonight. Everybody played except for Robert Coward. And so I'm about the same spot, just same spot. We just keep working, and some of these maybe so-called Power 5 games we're about to embark on for a long period of time. We got to go get us about 4 bigs that can really, really help us. So they're all good guys. They're all working hard, but the separation really hadn't been what maybe we're hoping for.
I guess, you mentioned the closeout there, but in general, how much are you feeling Ruffin's absence here?
Oh, guys, you feel it every day, And I'm so proud of Amari and TJ, what they're doing. I really do. And TJ and Amari made the big shot. He's going to make a ton more of those, It's the first time TJ had really done a good job taking care of the ball, So he kind of got jittered a little bit, but those 2 guys are going to be terrific. I'm really proud of what they're doing. But yeah, you miss a guy that has a chance to be first team All SEC as a point, you always miss him. So, but I'm really proud of our team being 4-0 without him, and I think those freshmen have got unbelievable experience because of it.
And you saw this team together, on the road, over the offseason going into the Bahamas and all that. This team going on the road for the first time this year, despite the competition that they're going up against. And what you kind of learn about that squad, not just about on the court, but just off the court?
Yeah, just a good disciplined group that has a great heart. We have a great time traveling. It's a light traveling group, which I love. I mean that by, guys, that when we're talking about ball, it's very serious, but we have a great time together. I think that's a big part of it. We're going to enjoy Disney World. We've got some great things happening on Monday night and on Tuesday. We're going to practice and all that, practice here, but we'll enjoy the park Monday and Tuesday. And then on Wednesday morning, get right back into what we're trying to do. But yeah, it's going to be a great trip for our team, great field, and we're looking forward to playing. I think our guys are looking forward to playing some really good teams down there.
Any further questions?
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.